So the running got us going and got us prepared for our next sequence, which is based on Joe's archival standing work. And we're going to go into more bouncy work. So I'm going to call it bouncing. It's the bouncing series. It starts slow, and eventually it's going to take you to something very dynamic. You can take it how far you wish. Your arms are in a genie position in front of you. You are standing parallel. You have, again, tuned in with your body, making sure your body check is ideal. And from there, you're going to touch and 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 touch. So it starts like this, and eventually you start picking up the pace until, if you're up for it, you're going to start jumping with the knees up. And then you return. That will get your cardio going. This will get your heart definitely up to speed. And the whole idea is to keep your tracking and to start the concept of bouncing. As you can hear, my heart is pounding. And this is a whole sequence. This is only one of 3 that we do. We're going to go to the second and the third one. But before we go there, you have to understand how important it is for our body to bounce. Joe introduced bouncing in his 100. Remember the 100 position? It's the very first exercise in the Pilates method, where Joseph is laying down on the floor, being in this position, bouncing his arms up and down. The bouncing really has one function. It is to create more circulation and more activation in your lymphatic system. Our lymphatic system is what regulates our hormones. It's what regulates everything inside our body and evacuates whatever needs to be evacuated. So, to introduce the bouncing here, because we don't have 100 yet standing, even though we could do it standing in a way or another, is for you to get that lymphatic system going and to get your heart pumping. So let's do the second one, which is the knee lifts to the side. The knee lifts to the side, it's going to be in that position à la seconde. I will warn you, we look a little silly, but nobody sees us. It's just you and me. So arms are out. Remember to pick up those flaps, and you're going to touch. Whatever you can touch or not, but that's the aim. Once you have it, you start to pick up that pace by pressing down. And once you have the pace, that would allow you to jump. You start jumping to the side. You can jump for as long as you want. To be very honest, once you've done around 6 to 10, pretty happy to stop. Then we go to the back. From there, we are again having our hands in front. We're kicking behind. So we are getting our hands behind us. If you want, you can also do it with your hands there. And then eventually, you get that going until you get that bounce into your body and you return. Once you've done those 3, which really get your heart going, we are going to just bounce. So we need to just calm down again. And we're just going to bounce first, forward and back. And you can make this as strong as you want, or you can make it as bouncy as you want. So the whole idea is to calm down slowly from all these big movements we just did, to just continue stimulating your lymphatic system. And if for whatever reason the first 3 are a little too challenging, you just stay bouncing and you let your body and your arms go wherever that is best for you. From our bounces, we're then going to jump. And the idea is to keep that soft and easy going up. And eventually, you can get as high as Michael Jordan, getting into that jumping. And again, you can slow it down until you are done with your bouncing.